Hello and welcome to WAFI episode 5,
Four or
probably.
five, yeah, I think.
4 or 5, I think it's 5. I'm Tim, a man who doesn't own a game store and knows nothing.
And I'm Rob, who does own a game store and still knows nothing. Well, no. Technically, I know a little bit more than I did from the last episode, which is better.
Yeah, we know stuff now about things that we've already talked about,
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
but not about
well,
anything that we're yet to talk about, if
no.
that makes sense.
No, that's very true. No, yeah, well, I've learned two new games in the last couple of weeks. Not that I can
Yeah.
remember most of the rules, but yeah.
Are you allowed to talk about this, or?
Yeah.
Well, let's start with that. Rob, what have you been up to recently?
Well, well. Uh, so I went up and saw my man from Warlord, cut his hedge, and then he very kindly,
Euphemism.
yes, no, it's not a
Actually cut his
euphemism.
head.
I actually cut his hedge. It's not like an old, army thing that we used to do to each other. Um,
That's for a different
uh,
episode.
yeah, that's for an after dark
Yeah.
episode. um,
Can we
yeah,
do
so
that?
yeah, when
Can we do a Waffy After Dark?
I genuinely don't think people want to see us sat here in our pea-stained pants or Y
Speak for yourself.
fronts, drinking beer and,
Look,
well,
it's
I
the
suppose just
weekend. We're
chatting the
allowed
same
to drink
shit.
beer.
Well, not at the
We're,
time we're
we're both
recording,
over
it's not.
18. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's Thursday. What the fuck are you going to
Yeah,
do
it's not.
tomorrow? Probably nothing.
No, I've actually got to go to work. Thank you very much.
You go there,
Like I
but
have.
it's Poets Day, isn't it? So,
It's what?
Poets Day.
What's the fuck's that?
Poet. Poets. Poets Day.
Yeah.
Piss off early tomorrow, Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe that's
No,
an
I've never heard
engineering
that
thing.
one.
I don't know.
No, that's gone well over my head.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
So yeah, pop. Yeah, sorry to piss on your parade. No. Yeah, went up there, did the gardening. It was great. It was good catch up. But then he very kindly gave me a game of Never Mind the Bill Hooks. Didn't even know
Yeah.
it existed.
Yeah.
Well,
No, that's the
I
first I've heard of it.
and it's kind of it. Yeah, it's medieval style. So handgunners, pikemen, horsemen. If you want to compare it to anything, like if you're not familiar with that sort of stuff, you want to compare it to anything, it's Warhammer Fantasy or Old World, whatever it's called now, but without the magic.
Oh, okay. What? So rank and flank, is it? Lots of models,
Uh,
moving a whole regiment at a time, sort of thing,
yeah, but I
or a whole
wouldn't say it
unit. It's
wasn't
not
lots
really
of
a regiment, is it?
models.
It's a
I would have
unit.
said it was. I had like excuse me. I had two blocks of infantry, a block of pikemen, uh,
Pikeys, yeah.
yeah, yeah, not moving their caravans around.
No.
Um, some skirmishers, like archers and stuff. And I had a cannon, so black powder cannon.
Very good.
And yeah, so not a lot of models, well, yeah, not a lot of models really. And yeah, just a really cool game. I, I'll be honest, having driven up to Nottingham, left here at what 5 in the morning. By the time we started playing, it was probably about 4, half 4.
It couldn't
I
be
I
asked.
probably I probably looked no. I was genuinely excited, but my face probably didn't look very excited. Bless him, and he gave all the enthusiasm, and I was genuine in my head. I was like, "This is amazing." My face was probably like, "Yeah,"
You've
but no,
reminded me
it
of
was.
something that you said to me when we first met. And like we've
What's
been
that?
talking on chat and everything else, and we discussed the idea of maybe doing a podcast or something, but never really got around to actually planning any of it. And you said to me, this was right as you fucking left as well, which is quite funny because it's like you're just about to get in your car and disappear. But you
Yeah,
turned around and looked me dead in the face, and you went, you're really good at being sarcastic, but your face isn't good at showing it. I was like, I don't know whether that's a compliment or not, but I'll take it.
Well,
But the whole
yeah, I
point
mean,
of being
yeah.
sarcastic is not to let on whether you're being sarcastic. I mean, what you don't want to become a parody of yourself, do you? You
No, but
know.
I can't help it. I genuinely can't
So,
help
oh,
it.
really?
Well, no, but not so much with sarcasm, but definitely if I'm annoyed, I don't have to say anything, and you will know just through my facial expression. The missus says I
Really?
do it all the time. That's why I'm not allowed out in public a lot because
No.
I'm just not.
She let you out on the proviso that you would insult me just before you left.
Pretty much.
Yeah, nice.
I can basically call you a cunt without calling you a
I mean,
cunt.
you're not wrong.
No, but you know what I mean. Like I can just, and I do that to random people, and sometimes I do it accidentally. So I'll be absolutely knackered, had a shit day, and I'll just be in a shop, and I'll literally just look straight through someone, and I just,
Mm.
I
And
pick
that
up on it
person goes
now.
home traumatized.
Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah. So yeah, that was really good. Great game. I've already taken out the packet several Victrix sprues.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Uh, so yeah, all down for that. But basically, because the way he said it was like, then there were, and I have to say, like, and I said it on the post as well. If anyone saw that, you know, fantastically painted models as well. And because he didn't want to take, he didn't want the credit, and I was like, no, 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 they're really good models. So yeah, well done, Austin. Great day, great game. And he also bought me a Mackie D's, which was lovely.
Oh,
Although,
legend.
well,
Did you
yeah,
get a
but I
Happy
can't
Meal?
eat. No, God no. I got a Big Mac
No.
because I'm an adult, and
Are
but
you wearing your pajamas?
I am, yeah. But
Yeah.
no, unfortunately, but I had to apologise. I had to like pre-warn him because Mackie D's goes right through me, and I'm just like a trumpet
Amazing.
for the rest of the day.
Oh,
So yeah, bless him. But
Christ.
and his missus was very lovely as well, very hospitable. Is that the right word? Maybe, but just lovely.
Accommodating.
It was accommodating. She was lovely.
Mm.
Both well into their games and their board games and stuff like that. It was really cool. Like you go into his house, it's just got like one room dedicated, like one
Oh,
wall is
tiny.
just floor
Mate.
floor to ceiling of games and stuff. Unreal. And
He's
then his garage
insane.
is just packed full of miniatures, scenery, which has given me lots of ideas for Flock and Forge.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway,
Nice.
but
I'm looking forward to trying out the mud mix.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I need to make you
In the
some
new
up.
tubs. You've got new tubs, haven't you?
Not yet.
Oh, no,
So
let's talk about
no, no, no. I'll tell you why in a minute. I've
that.
decided to keep the same tubs. Right. I'll
Oh,
tell you
okay.
why
Yeah,
in a
yeah, yeah.
minute.
Okay.
So and it follows on because I then last Saturday went to Portsmouth. I went to Fort Cumberland. Fantastic setting for a game. And it was basically game testing a game called Foxhounds,
Nice.
written by a lovely chap called Nick. Can't remember his surname. I do apologise if you're listening. Um,
What are the
and basically,
chances?
it's yeah, I know. Yeah, we only get like I think Joe is the only one that listens. I think.
He's the only one that
Um,
comments because I've pissed everybody else off.
yeah, I know. Yeah, or when I get names wrong. No, and yeah, so it's basically it was done through. I can't remember whether they class themselves as a charity or not, but they're called the Company of Makers, and they're basically like a veterans gaming sort of organization, and they do all sorts from like sim racing. They host quite a few Warhammer tournaments and stuff like that for veterans, and excuse me, and yeah. So Nick is a veteran, and he's designed this game with the company of makers and stuff. They've helped him out quite a bit, and we were game testing it, and
This is a
They
historical game.
no, it's post-apocalyptic.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So think an alternative to Conflict 47 in 6 mil and on a hex board.
So it's epic scale
So
then, effectively.
yeah, is Epic no Epic scale's 15, I think, isn't it? So it's smaller than that.
10, I think. But I
Oh,
mean,
right. So
as
I
in,
mean,
because of the
slight,
scale, you get
yeah,
more stuff on the board.
yeah, but you're not. So you're using I can't remember the fucking computer. There's a game on Steam that's like Cold War era shooter, but you sort of move round in. It's almost like hexes, but it's not. But anyway, it's very similar to that. You basically have one tank that is like your troop of tanks, if that makes sense,
Hmm.
theoretically. Um, and yeah, it was really good. I'll be honest, and I've given him the feedback as well. When he sent me the rules the week or two before, I was like, shit, I have no idea what's going on here. Very hard to follow. But once I'd played my first
Oh,
game,
that must suck. Dreading
oh
going.
yeah, because you don't know who's learnt it off the rule book and
Yeah,
just gone, yeah,
yeah,
no, that's easy, yeah, fine,
yeah.
or
I
who's played it
understand that
before.
immediately.
Yeah, yeah. Luckily, there was 6 of us total. 3 of us had no idea how to play the game, and three of us did. So
Oh,
it
that'll be me
worked
all
out
over.
really well. So luckily, I wasn't the only one going. Yeah, I have no idea. Um, so yeah, really good day. Met a few chaps from the Veterans Wargaming Association, which was really cool. And the reason I say I'm not changing my tubs for basing is because I took a load of basing down there, you know, just to give out
You
as a
do?
few
Yeah.
freebies and stuff. And yeah, people fucking loved them. I don't mean to blow my own trumpet, but I've obviously tested it with you and a few other chaps
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
stuff. And the only negative feedback was from you, and it was the tubs, right?
Hmm.
So far, everyone else has loved the tubs, and it's not to say that you're wrong, but we were talking about it down there on the Saturday, and basically they said, yeah, but Kraut Cover, Geek Gaming Scenics, their tubs are brittle as well. They're just fancier but
Yeah,
brittle,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
that's a good point. So for now, I'm keeping the same tabs. The mud is slightly different. I may change
I
the
was going to
tub,
say, yeah.
the pot for the mud, purely because it also, after I transported it down there, I've realised that after, so I mixed it the night before, so it was fresh to go down. What I realised is it takes a while for the liquid in the mix to settle into the mud properly.
Ah,
So
okay.
sometimes it goes on top and it makes it look not shit because someone did take
That's
it,
a different
but it
mix.
just makes it no, but it goes up round the seal and stuff, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's not, if I had that in a show, I think it's okay at the moment because people get it and they're like, not sure, open it up, mix it up, smells of tea, great, job done.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good. But actually, if I had a physical store or I was taking it to an event like in May,
Yeah.
um, I've got some more info on that.
Cool,
And
cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
then yes, for display purposes, the mud needs to be in a different tub.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Um,
that was my.
yeah,
I wasn't sort of being. It wasn't negative as such. It was more of
you were
a.
just being an arsehole for being an arsehole's sake.
I. Yeah, obviously, but
Yeah.
No. It's
No,
more sort of looking to the future and thinking, well,
yeah,
yeah, okay, so crowd cover and Geek Gaming Scenics, and they all have these like. It's the same argument with Games Workshop paints, right? You've got a tub with a lid that comes off vertically, right?
yeah,
But what's in the tub is very light, very spillable stuff. And
yeah. I
it's
mean, but
if you're not
the
careful, and let's be
yeah,
fair,
that's
we've all
true.
spilt it.
Yeah, yeah,
We've all
no, that's
spilt it, but it's a
fine.
pain in the
But
fucking ass, isn't it?
the reason I don't want to compromise on the tubs for the mixes, I'll go back to the day in a sec, but the reason I don't want to compromise on is because I cannot find currently a screw top version of the tubs we've got, because the tubs we've
No.
got work really well because you can just open up the lid, dip your models in, job done.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah,
need to decant
yeah.
them.
There's
You
nothing
could
inherently wrong with them.
no, you can basically. Oh God, I think I'll have to double check, and I'll put a picture up of me doing it. I'm pretty sure you can get a fob base in there, so you know the Imperial Guards. Oh, sorry, Astra Militarum. Um, you know the
You hate
field
that, don't you?
guns. I fucking hate it. It sounds so shit. I was about to say another word then, but I can't. Not for the internet.
Well, we're
No,
16 minutes in now. You can say cunt and everything.
no. This will just. I don't want to offend people. No,
Oh, okay,
it's
fair
nothing
enough.
offensive anyway. No, it
Well,
just
we
it
haven't mentioned
looks
the Tau, so. Oh God,
true.
no. Were you about
No,
to mention the Custodes?
yeah. So they look just as bad as female custard. No,
What's in
no.
the
I'm
comments
pretty
now
sure.
why you are an
Yeah,
upset
no.
neckbeard.
No, I will put it up in the thing just to if I um if I've managed to do it. But basically, it's so that you can just dip and play rather than having to
Yeah.
decant it in something else. Or but anyway, we'll. But yeah,
I,
so the
I
day
did a
was
I
really
did a
good.
video for you, didn't I? With
You
literally
did, yeah,
getting Uncle Phil and dunking him in, and he was
yeah.
happy.
I'll have to do one. I think I've done one for the mud as well, but I might do another one. Um, so yeah, day was fantastic. Basic mixes went down really well. Met some really cool people. Potentially, potentially going to salute with them
What's that?
to help them out. Salute the big game expo thing.
Yeah, tell me as if I'm somebody who has just joined the podcast and wants to know. Someone getting into the
Oh,
hobby.
I wish I could. No, no.
But I don't
Basically,
know anything
it's
about it.
yeah. I don't know. It's the people. I guarantee you there'll be comments now going, "You fucking idiots." It's this.
Well,
No,
the
salute.
clue's in the name.
Yeah. So salute is basically best way to describe it is like the what's that big con thing in that happens in America and here and stuff.
Adepticon.
Adepticon. It's a bit like that, but for more. I want to say more historical gaming type.
Sounds more historical, to be fair.
It's
Yeah,
more. It's a broad brush of gaming and wargaming rather than just board games and Warhammer. Is
yeah.
that fair to
Oh, what, so
say?
it's, it was. So there's like video games and card games and all that sort of stuff.
No, more just
Not
wargaming. I
that broad.
think not that broad. I will
I
double
think
check, and I should know more, but I just
stick a
know
link
that it is
downstairs.
quite.
Downstairs.
I
Stick
just
a link in the comments
yeah, I
or in the
will do. I
description,
do.
whatever it is.
All I know is it is pretty big.
Fair enough.
So that's about that.
That's what your wife said
So
to me as
yeah,
well.
huh?
What?
Never mind. Um, right. So what have you been up to
Oh, fuck
after
all,
I've
mate. To be
rabbited
honest,
on for 20 minutes?
that's good. No, that's good because usually it's me rabbiting on, so it's nice to hear you doing it. What are you drinking?
Hawkstone.
Ah, Clarkson's cider.
Yeah.
Yes.
The missus over Christmas, well, just before Christmas, got um, the Hawkstone advent calendar. Very
Oh
bougie.
yeah. Yeah.
Very, very bougie. It was fucking heavy. Um, but yeah, it was actually really good. It is, I mean, it's very bougie and it probably skinted us out. That's how bougie it is. It's not, it was like, I want to say it was like 60, 70 quid, something like that.
Fuck me, really?
Yeah, but
Oh,
you get
did
shit
the
ton of
delivery guy
these.
turn up and charge you for parking his car on your drive?
Yeah, probably. She probably hasn't told me about
Fucking
that, but yeah.
bastard.
But yeah, very bougie. But you got to try. I mean, I quite like. I'm not a real lager drinker, but I do like Hawkston lager.
I
Um,
stopped
but
being a lager drinker
their
years ago.
ales yeah, I know. But their ales and their pilsners and stuff are very nice. I don't like uh IPA. That tastes like sweaty feet. I'll give that to the missus. She likes that sort of stuff. But quite like the
Oh, she's
cider.
my
They
kind
had
of
some
girl.
like yeah, so they had some like limited edition beers and ciders. We got two glasses and a bottle opener as well in there.
Oh, nice.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, do you know what, alcohol wise, and for the price you do pay for a Hawkston bottle of beer, it was probably worth its worth its money. But yeah, very bougie. Um, but yeah,
We could probably
anyway,
condense
what?
that review, couldn't we? You could say,
Yeah,
what is that?
probably.
Oh, it's Hawkstone cider. What do you think of it? It's very bougie.
Yeah,
There you go.
very
That's it.
bougie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do. I'll put that in a clip.
Bougie and
Yeah. So what have
boozy.
you been up to? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So what have you been up to anyway?
Oh, is this the bit where I say I painted this and then I have to explain what it is because this.
Yeah,
Are we doing
you
video
have
this
to
time?
tell
We're doing
people.
video this time.
No, we're doing a video, but you still have to say because I listened to our last podcast
He
and
just fell over
realised
behind
that
me and scared the
you
shit out
just
of me.
yeah you just went yeah. So I painted this and then I painted that
Yeah,
and then I
yeah.
realised that the people listening on the podcast on the Apple podcast and Spotify they have no idea what you painted. Oh, apart from you
Yeah, that's
mentioned the
fair.
wall band. So that was about it.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
they don't know what kind of wall band. It could have been a pillage wall band for all they knew.
It could have been. It wasn't. So
No, it wasn't.
I'll
No.
okay. So I'll explain what it was then. So
Yeah,
last episode, I painted, as far as I can remember, a an Age of Sigmar necromancer,
maybe.
which 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 Rob will now put up here again to remind you. uh,
Yeah,
I painted a fuck. What did I paint? I mentioned Necrons, but I'm always doing Necron commissions at the moment because that's just basically what I do now.
yeah.
Um, and you'd think by now I'd get the scheme down, but every single one is slightly challenging in a weird way. So I did, yeah. So I did the Necromancer. I did the Warband was a mixture of the Wildercore hunters from Warcry,
Yeah,
and there was a model from the Cities of Sigmar Steel Helms. There was a Stormcast Eternals wizard.
right.
I don't know. I don't know. It was just a cool model. And there was another couple of bits in that warband, and there was a dog, which is cool. So he's
Yeah.
quite nice. Fenton, we called him Fenton. But that's my Frostgrave um, warband, who is going to be going on their second outing the day after tomorrow, so Saturday the 7th.
Oh, cool.
Yes, but the Necromancer
Oh,
is
that'd
going to
be
be
good.
swapped out for the Stormcast because the Stormcast
Right,
can fuck off. I think Necromancy's better, more fun.
right. Fair
So we're
enough.
going to be raising the dead and all that sort of stuff.
Oh,
And then I
cool.
did some other bits, and I can't remember what they were now. Thinking about
No,
it,
that's
but
fine. That's fine.
yeah.
What have
So
you painted
there you go.
now?
So what I've painted now, I have continued with the Cities of Sigmar theme, and I've painted
Yeah.
this, which is a Cities of Sigmar Fusel Major on Ogre Warhulk, which is a stupid name, but it's a little dude on a big dude. There you go.
There you
And I'm
go.
very happy with very happy. There's a close up of the ogre's face here because I finally managed to get my Caucasian skin tone down.
Yeah,
Happy days. All it took was one paint, and it just elevated it up from looking like flat shit to actually passable. So there you go.
nice,
So that's
smooth.
good. I'm a commission painter. Hire me. Um, I've also painted this, which is another Warcry miniature.
Yeah,
Again, it's going to be proxied as a Frostgrave thing. This is a Jade Obelisk. I think they're called Defacers in the game. I have no idea, but I think they're a Tzeentchian cult or something. So I've painted this one up as a ranger character for Frostgrave because it's
nice.
surprisingly difficult to find single miniatures with a decent archery pose that are human, you know. And I wanted my
Okay.
warband to be human rather than
Yeah,
elvish or a dwarf or whatever. So I've finally found this one and
fair enough.
got it off Vinted, I think, for about £5.
Nice.
So I painted that up. And then my son wanted me to paint up a walnut. Don't ask. So I painted it up as the walnut from Plants vs Zombies, which looks like this. There you go.
There we go.
I think
Oh,
that's
very
it.
nice.
I think
Yeah,
that's it.
no, I think you've already sent me the photos, so I think that is
I don't
also.
think I sent you the Ranger picture, but I will do.
Uh, yeah, yeah. Make sure you do,
It,
and we'll get that
it'll be
out.
on there. Yeah, it'll be on there either way. So other than that,
Ah,
I haven't really done a lot of painting, but I've been doing some work with Warlord. Funnily enough. Oh, that's the other one I
yeah.
painted. Of course. I painted the Stahltruppen Commander or Commandant as a
Very
quick test
nice.
model
Yeah.
to try and get my scheme down. So it's not amazing, but the rest of them will be. There's 9 of them, so I'm sure I'll be able to do it better. But it looks like this, and yeah, that's actually all I've painted this last couple of weeks. The rest of the time, I've been
Well,
working with Warlords to do other things, and also with another
interesting.
couple of miniature game companies that may or may not be on your radars, which we can talk about in a bit if you
Yeah,
want.
certainly. Well, seeing as you've been doing a bit of Conflict 47, as have I, sort of
Mm.
finally started building. Um, let's talk about the new releases for Conflict 47.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Oh yes. Now you said something hilarious, and I'm going to bring this up.
go on.
No, I'm going to bring it up when you mention it. So go on. We're talking about the Axis stuff, are we?
Uh, yeah. Well, there's over the next year they're bringing out quite a lot by the sounds of it. Well, by the looks of it, hopefully. I mean, there's a lot. I'm just reading off my notes here that in Q4 there's a lot of to be confirmed. Um, but like in the next Q1, so in the next few months, you've got Festung Europa,
Yes,
which
which
is
looks
available for
amazing.
yeah. So that's the Rift War Volume One, right?
Is that a new
That's the
rulebook then?
book. Yeah, what say?
Like an expansion sort of thing?
Yeah, kind of like I wouldn't say rules per se. It might have some new rules in there. Don't know
Yeah,
yet.
just like an
Haven't seen
expansion
it.
with sort of
Yeah, it's
some
available for
extra
pre-order
bits and
on.
bobs.
Yeah, it's available for pre-order on Warlord already. But if you wait a few more days, possibly by the time this goes out, it might be available for pre-order on Football Games.
Nice.
Uh, yeah, the reason I say that is because I normally have to wait a week or two after they put it up before I get all the
Yeah.
information and prices and stuff. Um, there's
I think that's
also for
that's becoming more common now, isn't it?
yeah, and I understand why,
Retailers, which is,
obviously,
yeah, it's of
because
course because people they want the pre-orders to go to them first at
yes,
full
exactly.
whack rather than at retailer prices, which is fair enough. It's smart business.
Yeah, no, they're very
So
smart. there's obviously as well as Festung Europa, I think that's probably going to be geared towards the Axis. Hence why there's in Q1 it's all Axis coming out.
Yes. Yeah.
So you've
They
got
actually posted today the first look at the plastic sprue for the Totem Core, which looks amazing.
So you've got so there's two coming out. So you've got Totem Rot Starter Army, which is
Red Death. Yeah.
basically the Totem Core, and so you've got a shit ton of zombies, and I hope I'm going to pronounce this right. A Natzera.
Noxera. Yeah.
Which
Noxera, which is, I believe,
yeah,
a type of German revenant in folklore, I think.
yes,
Not
yes, it
exactly a
is
vampire, but it's kind of doesn't it mean like night eater or something like that? Night devourer, night
something like
consumer,
that.
something like that.
I mean, love the name, and I'll give you some details on what it can do in a sec. However, it looks like a fucking crab.
It does. Oh, that's what you're right. So this is the funny thing that you said to me. Bearing in mind that you're ex-military,
Yeah,
you've worked with live firearms, this, that, and the other,
yeah.
and I said to you, does this thing, is it the crab tank thing? Is it the thing that goes around injecting the bodies and making them into the totem core? And your response
Yeah.
was no. What it does is it has the ability to make alive people dead, which is basically every weapon of war known to man. And that made me chuckle.
Oh, yeah. It's been a long week. It's been a very, very
That was
long
good.
week. But no, yeah,
It was
really
good.
cool bit of kit. Obviously, new
It does
zombies,
look awesome.
fantastic.
It does look
The
cool.
the zombies, I think people have been waiting for them a long time. The old kits look really good, but the new kits look fantastic, and everyone loves the fucking zombie.
The old bits
However,
the old kits were metal, weren't they?
uh,
The old zombies, were they metal? I'm sure I heard somewhere they were metal, but they might be war resin.
maybe,
But
maybe I never ended up actually
Joe would
getting any
know.
kits because, yeah, Joe would know.
We should get him on.
We should. Funny you say that.
Is it?
Maybe we'll ask him next week.
Oh,
Um,
okay, fair enough. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, yeah.
Moving
So the
on.
plastic zombies look really good. But this thing, so you got two versions of it. One is, as you said, basically converts the living into the Walking Dead, and that's not. I think. I mean, that's what I've got noted down, and that's why I probably said what I said. But I think what it does is it converts the wound. So, basically, it just turns instead of it's not really shooting someone and them dying, and then this thing coming along. It basically, as far as I'm aware, it basically just like injects the living and turns them into a
Yeah. Okay.
zombie.
No, see, I thought it was like a sort of an auxiliary vehicle where it would come along across the battlefield that's already, just because
No,
there's
well,
allied
unless I've read that
zombies.
wrong.
Well, there's allied
Yes.
zombies in the kit, which is weird. So it's like it's not really that fussed. So I'm assuming that this
No.
thing just goes along and just goes, yeah, you, and stabs all the people in the chest and injects
Yeah,
them with
it's gonna be
zombie shit.
it's gonna be interesting to see what the rules are,
Yeah, it sounds really
as
cool.
in its stats, because if there's a mix of zombies in the horde, potentially there may be something where it goes a little bit berserk and starts doing your own men as well. But who knows? That's going to be interesting. And then the other option for it is the Inferno spine,
The what?
spine, the Inferno spine. It's
Uh,
Spinne.
oh,
I'm
spinner.
not very good at. Yeah, that's it. Is that spit? That Germans have got that wrong. Um,
Well,
and basically,
vocal spinner means tarantula. So
Inferno spinner. So
which is
you
why it
got
looks
a
like a
fire spider. Yeah,
Well, that's fine. Yeah, I guess
but
so. Yeah.
kind of, but it's meant to be a crap. Anyway, basically you swap out. Oh God, just Joe, it's 10 past 9 and I'm ready for bed.
It's
No,
annoying talking about like arachnids in Conflict 47. It's kind of annoying that the Sasori tank for the Empire of Japan only
yeah,
has 4 legs and 2 pincers, but scorpions are arachnids, so technically it should have 8 legs.
I don't
And
think all of them
Sasori means
do.
scorpion, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I don't think all scorpions have 8 legs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. Hence being arachnids.
No, I'm pretty
I
sure
might I might be
when we're
wrong. I'm not a scorpion expert.
I
Please
could be
comment down
wrong.
below.
Anyway, yeah, yeah,
Comment
yeah.
down
Let us
below
know.
on
And
why the Custodes getting women in there has ruined scorpions for everybody.
yeah, yeah. Let's do that. Yeah.
That's a good time for me to go for a piss.
Stop leaving your minis on bare plastic. Flock and Forge basing mixes get your squad battle ready in seconds. No mess, just pro results. Grab a tub at the link in the show notes and kill that grey plastic.
So it's just the weapon that can change, kind of like a
Yeah,
loadout
it's
on
just
a
it's just the loadout. You basically swap the serum out for napalm and flamethrowers,
Oh, nice.
which
Okay,
also
fair
sounds
enough.
pretty nasty as well. So
That
that's
sounds great.
Q1. So that's Q1. That's in the next couple of months. I can't actually remember the date off the top of my head, but it's soon, February for those, I think.
Yeah, I've
Q2,
got a feeling it's in the next few weeks.
yeah,
Well,
I
I mean
think it.
they've started posting stuff, so it's got to be.
I don't think it's. There's something coming out on the 14th, but I can't remember. Can't remember what that
Something to
is.
do with Clinton cards or something, isn't it? I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Q2 is Ursus with Mauls, the Ursus with Claws. You've got British Automated Infantry Mark 1 and Mark 2, and also a British Hero coming out,
Okay.
which sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
So that's a bit of a small one. Q3, you've got the Rift War Volume 2, Invasion of America. And I think it's pronounced like that because it's Amerika, America.
I think that's
America.
is that not just the German spelling of America?
Yeah, probably. We're Germans. Uh,
You can tell it's an alternate timeline because the
yes, well,
Americans are
yeah.
still seen as the good guys.
Yeah. So,
Topical.
oh, you love your politics, you bastard. Right, so
I
in
just love winding
Q3,
you up
you've
about it.
got. I know you do. It's because I don't want to talk about it on here.
I know.
Jack
Yeah.
goes.
We'll get Mordy and Glory on. He'll talk about it.
No, he sits on the fence.
Does he?
Uh,
I bet he
he
won't
does.
if I prod him enough.
I bet he would. I bet he'd just do it to wind you up.
There's a
Right,
challenge. Right, let's do it.
Q3, you got Jack Ghost Warriors, another United States Walker. Whether that's a new one or not, I don't know, or it's a plastified version of the
Oh, the
current
linebacker.
ones. Well, no,
Is it the linebacker? Oh, there's a couple,
no,
isn't
I've
there?
just the linebacker is the one I've just attempted to build.
Okay, how are you finding it? Is that resin?
N- no, plastic, I think. But what I will say is, me and my mate started the starter set for this event in May,
Which you're
and
going to talk about, yeah.
yeah, I will do towards the end, depending on time. But we started it, and he's doing the Axis, and I'm going to do the US, and we both started on the Walkers. He found it quite fiddly to start with on the Volksspinner. And I found it really easy on the linebacker. However, towards the end, the linebacker got more and more fiddly. The pieces, you just
Really?
started adding more and more smaller pieces, and it just started infuriating me. He basically in the time. Okay, granted, I did a bit of cooking and stuff as well to do us lunch, and I went out for lots of smokes because I was knackered and I just kept needing fresh air. But in the time it took me to build one walker, he built his walker, his hero. Oh, I did build my hero as well. But yeah, so I built a walker and a hero in the same time he built his walker, his hero, and his 6 armored infantry.
Yeah.
Which is quite impressive.
It really
but anyway,
is.
that's quite impressive. But yeah, it was okay, but it was just I found it got more and more fiddly when it didn't need to. But anyway,
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's
that's
a big old chunky model,
that.
though, isn't it?
It
It
is,
looks
but I did
massive.
really enjoy it though.
Yeah.
It is, but
Oh,
it's
I
not.
told you about the Sasori thing that I'm building for I
Yeah,
built for the competition
yeah,
prize. Like that whole model is just full of paper clips. I've
yeah.
pinned literally every single piece to make sure that it is absolutely rock solid.
I don't know why. See, we didn't
the
have to do any of that. I don't know. Yeah,
Well,
we didn't have to do any of that.
it's more the fact that I was concerned about the shipping because it could go to
Yeah, fair
somewhere in
enough.
Europe, and
Yeah,
as we've already discussed last week, it's no good waiting for something that you've bought or you've won or
no, true.
and then you get it and it's all smashed to shit.
No, very, very
so
true. No, that's
so
fair. No,
rest
that makes
assured, I
more
am making
sense.
sure that it's bulletproof.
Good. No, good.
Not literally,
If
thankfully.
anyone's listening who's entered the competition, what else have we got
Of
coming?
course, I haven't.
No, of course not. We've only got about 6. We've also got a new British Walker, and then we've got some Soviet infantry. Oh god, I can't even. Oh no, I can't even read the rest of my handwriting. Malot, U.S. infantry, and a hero as well. So
Okay.
presumably U.S. hero. I wrote this the other day.
Wasn't there a hero in the Festum Europa thing? There was an American hero, wasn't there? Sure, there was like a Firefly captain or squad commander or something. Sure, I've seen
No,
that.
that's in the starter set, no? Or is that with the
No, no,
magazine?
no.
Is that
This is the new one. I'm almost certain. If I can find it,
potentially
yeah.
yeah, potentially the Festung Europa will be like the rulebook where you get uh like an Axis or a US
Oh, maybe
hero.
maybe that's what it is then.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
that is. So yeah, and then in the last part of the year, this is when things get a little bit to be confirmed. So you got the Rift War Volume 3, and it says title to be confirmed. So
Oh, okay. Are you
they
allowed
don't
to
have the
talk about
title
this?
for that. Yeah, because it's on the. This is all off the roadmap.
Oh, is it okay? Fair enough.
Yeah, see, you didn't even read the roadmap. And then, I mean, to
I
be
don't think
fair,
I've
this
even
is
seen
kind
the
of for
roadmap.
people that haven't read it, seen it. You've got a Japanese hero coming, another Japanese walker, and potentially, I mean, this is the to be confirmed. They're going to update starter sets, presumably with the newer models.
Plastic, I'm assuming. Yeah, slowly all
Plastic,
going towards plastic.
and maybe Warlord resin, I'd
Yeah.
imagine, rather than adding in normal resin as well.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
but we'll see. So that's Conflict 47. That's kind of the new stuff coming out. We've probably talked long enough about it because what I want to do is save some questions for next week.
Yep.
because we are going to get a guest on who does a lot of Conflict 47, and we're going to ask him a lot more. So
we're going to get him to do the podcast for us. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just do it all for us.
Which is great.
But no, if you have any questions about Conflict 47, please ask. Please put it down in the comments, and we will answer as quickly and as honestly as we can.
As two guys who don't know can.
Yeah. No, we're okay. We know a little bit, so it's fine. But if you have any questions, even if we don't know straight away, we will let you know and then research it for you, because we're probably in a better position to find out stuff.
Yeah, well, from the horse's mouth, I would have thought.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's that, really.
That is that.
I guess it's over to you and your other games that you may be allowed to talk about, may not be allowed to talk about.
I can talk about one thing which is quite exciting. So,
go on.
I've been working with North Star military figures.
Yeah.
Who do Oathmark, Frostgrave, Dracula's America, Silver Bayonet, etc., etc. Lots of Joseph McCullough stuff. And they said, talk to a guy called George at Osprey Games and see what he's up to. And so I sent him an email, and lovely guy. And he said, well, funnily enough, we've got a game coming out at the end of February. Again, Joseph McCullough of Frostgrave and Silver Bayonet and Rangers of Shadow Deep and all that sort of thing, if you're into your skirmish games.
Yeah.
Game called Warriors of Athena.
Nice.
Which is a I can't go into graphic detail about this, obviously, because it's not out yet, but they've kindly sent me both books. So
that's
you've got
cool.
The Heroes books and the Quest books.
Yeah.
And essentially, it can be played in one of three ways. So you can either play it solo, with basically you leading your crew into the unknown. So solo Frostgrave, effectively. You can play cooperatively with heroes banding together for a great expedition. This is reading off the back of the book, obviously.
Okay.
And you can also play it with one player taking on the role of a DM of sorts, which they call an oracle. And I believe that means that the oracle character controls the creatures of the game.
Right. Okay.
So it's a bit more D&D. It's a bit more role play, but it's set in ancient Greece.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Yeah.
Exactly. So set in ancient Greece, it's got a nice blend of historical and folklore. So obviously there's monsters, the Cyclops, there's the Minotaur and all that sort of. Well, I assume there is anyway. But and it just sounds really, really fun. It sounds a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The reason that they have two different books is because if you're going to be playing as the warband, you just need this one. And if you're going to be playing as the DM, then you will need this one, which has all of the quests in it. Whereas if you're going to be playing solo, you need both. So
yes,
it's a weird way of doing it, but I think it's quite cool. It seems,
I mean, by the sounds of it, it is geared up to more your Dungeons and Dragons style game.
Yeah,
so
I think so. But it's nice
and
to
they are
quite
solo. Book heavy. Yeah, I mean that is good.
And again, it's miniature agnostic. Although I think North Star are doing a line of hard plastic miniatures soon.
Doesn't surprise me. I think they do miniatures for pretty much everything.
They certainly do all of the Joseph McCullough stuff, because I've looked. I will be doing a sprue review, funnily enough, of some Frostgrave stuff. And I'll also be doing a sprue review, hopefully a preview, along with the books of this. So if North Star, or should I say when North Star, send me some preview sprues, I will be doing that on my Instagram and on the Witch and Wolf YouTube channel, which is slowly but surely
Yes.
coming into fruition.
Good.
But
Well,
this
we'll
sounds like a
obviously.
really fun game to sort of do, and it's nice to be able to do it solo. I think a lot of people are
Yeah.
going to enjoy being able to play with themselves, as it
Yeah.
were,
Well, people do enjoy doing that. No, we'll
instead of
obviously put the links
playing with
down.
yourself in front of your friends.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, no, we'll put the links down to your Instagram and YouTube and stuff down below so that if people who aren't following you already can and they can, keep an eye out for those
Absolutely,
through reviews. So yeah, no, it sounds good. It does look like a pretty cool game. I'm looking forward to
I
seeing
can't
stuff.
talk about stat blocks or actual quests, but there's a lot of really nice, cool stuff here. Like your character, you it's like the other McCullough games where you know effectively most of them use a D20 and that's it.
Right.
So you know it's really nice and easy to sort of pick up and learn. It takes you like
Yeah.
25 minutes to learn the basics of the whole game, and after that you're off. You know,
Yeah. No, that sounds pretty good.
like Warhammer, where you need like 3 or 4 game sessions to actually get to grips with it. You can probably do this
Yeah.
in an afternoon.
Right. Okay. Well, that's pretty good.
Um,
That is good.
yeah, and I think
And
again the mix of
presumably
historical and mythical stuff
fantasy.
is probably a good draw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm guessing you could use any old miniatures if you didn't
yeah, yeah,
have.
yeah,
You could
yeah.
just pick up the
It
books. Yeah.
specifically says you don't need to use um, official miniatures. Just make sure that they're all the same scale.
Yeah.
So
No, and that is really good.
that's it, which is
I
great.
think. Yeah. Yeah, because then anyone can pick one up, even if, or they get it as a present, and they're like, "Oh, okay, cool. Well, I can give it a go before, if I want
Yeah,
to invest in miniatures, then I can. If not, I don't have
yeah,
to."
or just make your own out of bits, I suppose. You know,
Yeah, yeah, do a bit of kit bashing.
who does ancient Greek miniatures? You'd know that. The Victrix do some. Was that a bit too old?
Uh, oh, now you're asking. Um,
There's got. I mean, I know that
they've
North
got
Star do.
some. They've got. I'm pretty sure they've got some ancients on there.
Pretty sure North
Possibly.
Star do. It's got to
Yeah,
be.
they've
There's
definitely got
pictures all the way
ancients
through
on
the
there. I
books.
think. Yeah, North
The
Star
book,
definitely will. They've got miniatures for every era going. So, um,
I'm
yeah,
just
you'll
trying to
probably.
find
But
a.
I'll have a double look on Victrix.
I'm just trying to find a nice sort of double page spread of the artwork in here as well because that's worth mentioning. It is superb. It's a very comic book. It's done by a guy called Hazim Amin.
Right.
Probably butchered that, but yeah, like this artwork is
Like I've
really
butchered the German.
yeah. It's really nice comic book. Is that can you see that?
Oh, okay, yeah,
It's really
yeah,
nice
it's quite
comic
cool.
booky. You know, it's cool. It doesn't give
Yeah,
anything away, so I can show you that. But
no,
yeah, and
no,
like
that
this,
is really
yeah,
cool.
they are really nice books.
Yeah,
So
no, I'm looking
it's
forward
going
to
to be fun
seeing
to read
more.
through.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to seeing more. Um,
Mm,
I think that's actually about it.
I
I
think so.
think
Yeah.
we've waffled enough. I mean, Christ alive. I mean,
Another 45 to an hour of us talking bollocks.
yeah, and then a quick rush through of what we actually want to talk about. Um,
Yeah.
is it?
We'll get
Is there
better.
anything else? Yeah, there's not. I haven't got. There's not a lot else to add really. Um, yeah. So a few more details on the event in May.
Oh,
Um,
yes.
again, don't know exact date, but we will be running Conflict 47 boards as an introductory game. Plus, the store will be there as well. And I will double check and don't take this as gospel, but it will be at the Army Flying Museum in Middle Wallop.
In where?
In Middle Wallop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So really cool setting for it. There'll be other games there, including Foxhounds, so people will get the chance to have a look at that as well.
That's cool.
I'm sure there's going to be a few other stands and stuff. I think there's going to be a couple of painting stands, stuff like that. Again, I know this is a bit more detail, but that's about it. I'll know after the 14th, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, more to follow on that. And if you want to follow my journey of building the armies, painting them, building the map and the board, then head over to my YouTube, and there's a quick video on the start of that already of me trying to build the linebacker.
This is the Fog of Wargames YouTube.
Yes, it is. Yeah, yeah, not
the WAFI.
Not the
YouTube.
WAFI one. No, there's fuck all on there anyway.
Fuck all worth anything anyway.
Yeah, no, it's not. No. So, yeah, I think that's probably about it. I'm literally ready for bed. It's 25 to 10. Yeah, 25 to 10. So, I will fuck off and see you later.
It's been a pleasure.
As always. God, it's been like fucking pulling nails, it says. Sorry, are we still recording?
Bye.
No. Yeah, bye. No, I'll yeah, hopefully we'll get this out on time. It will be a couple of days after the video goes out on YouTube. Oh god, yeah. Hope the video comes out this time. If not, it will just be another audio again with some pretty pictures.
And then let us know.
Yeah, let us know down there. Yeah, because we've been talking about it, haven't we? Whether we do more of that or carry on with this. So yeah, let us know down in the comments
what you. If we're not on video.
Yeah, true.
It's a good thing for people who actually want to get it done.
Yeah, but then you don't get to see our facial expressions of being sarcastic with each other and stuff. Maybe I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows? But yeah, let us know down in the comments. And if you have any questions, or if you'd like us to talk about something, or want us to, what else you'd like us to talk about, or film, or
tell us what
war game related. That sounds very open ended. It has to be war game.
Well, yes. Yeah, I mean, if there's a weird and wonderful war game that you think we should have a look at, let us know. I'll see what I can do, and I'll, we'll have a look.
Yeah, and I'm saying this now. I'm not starting an OnlyFans.
Not another one, anyway.
Not another one, anyway. So yeah.
Another one, no. Joe, we've gone a whole episode without talking about Warhammer, apart from a couple of flippant remarks about Custodes.
Hashtag Space Marine. There we go. See, look, now we can do hashtag Space Marine. It will blow up again. Right.
Sure, you can just put that on there. You don't have to talk about it.
Yeah, we could do anyway. Yeah. But it's, just in case. Just in case. Maybe we'll just keep mentioning female Custodes in every episode. I don't know.
Yeah, well, why not? Until something else happens.
Yeah, until something else happens. Like female Custodes again. Yeah. Right. I'll see you later. Bye. Adios.
I meant to ask you actually. You know the wacky thing that you did, the title screen thing, with us sat there. There's a couple of things. I think my wife mentioned this, but she went
right.
You two are sitting really close together. And I said, yeah. So what? I was like, yeah, okay, fair enough. And she went, well, you can't see where Rob's left hand is. And I said, well, that kind of explains why I look so happy.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. There's a big grin in your face on that one.
I know, I'm sure you added that into the prompt, didn't you?